outdoor championships was an overall success. Give us your overall thoughts.
Yeah, no, it was a really good weekend, or a good week, I should say. Kids did a great job responding to the championships and kind of the pressures that come along with that and stuff. Highlights across the board, kind of every day, starting 10K and long jumps all the way through to the final event, the 4x4. Numerous school records, additions to the top five list, PRs. People scoring points and going above and beyond. So it was a really exciting weekend. The final day was really exciting for me personally because it almost became like the atmosphere after each event. Triple jumps did pretty good. 4x1s did really good, and then Kaylee in the 100 hurdles, and then it became like, all right, your turn. You're running next. Like, don't let the ball drop. Like, you got to keep it rolling. And so everybody kind of really started feeding off of that type deal through the whole weekend, or a whole final day. So that was super exciting.
You talked a little bit about those school records. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there was a total of like 5 different school
Yeah.
records that were falling. Can you talk about that whole success just through that?
Yeah, I mean that's always great. I mean, and to have your best performances and school records come at championship day is always the biggest thing. We always talk as a coaching staff how difficult and how hard it is to get everybody on the same day. And when you get those things to happen, that's when special things happen. And so to have that all happen in championship, I think part of it was the environment and the scheduling and all those kind of things. But I think a lot of it was kind of the team energy and team environment. We had people that wanted to be there, that were excited to be there, that really kind of felt like they were more part of the team with some of the work that we've done. And so I think a lot of those things that just kind of started to come together right there at the championship, which was perfect timing.
And then shifting to the women's side, the women did fantastic, had
Mm-hmm.
a really pretty decent finish and a lot
Yeah.
of individual accolades. Can you talk about the women from the 400 to Kaylee Nichols' run to the triple jump to the long
Yeah.
jumps?
Oh yeah, it was all just it was all really exciting. I mean, we're still as a coach staff on the high about it and stuff. I mean, it was Kaylee, that was super exciting for her. I mean, her goal coming into the championship was to be all conference in one of those two hurdles. And, we always felt like she'd probably be better off in the 400 hurdles, and that's probably more her cup of tea. But the fact that she came in there and did what she did in the 100 hurdles and set a win dated school record is super exciting. And, I had one of the Campbell SIDs, I guess it was, where he came up to me afterwards and showed me the video. He's like, I didn't have a dog in a fight. He's like, but coach, you might want to look at this. And she was closing pretty. I mean, she closed like a freight train off of that last hurdle. And if that race was 3 meters longer, if it was a 110, she would have won it. Like, she was closing like a freight train on the Liberty Girl, I believe it was. And so it was super exciting. And just to see the emotions of her, being her last championship, to accomplish that goal and to run that time and the 100 hurdles, like, I saw her right afterwards and gave her a huge hug, and she just broke down and started crying and stuff. And it was just super exciting for somebody like that that's worked so hard.
Switching a little bit instead of from athletics, going to the scholar athletes, both
Mm-hmm.
Blanton and Kaylee. Talk about that success and having 3 between indoor and outdoor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's huge for us as a program. I think that's just goes more to the point of you can come here and you can be a really top notch, student athlete at a Division 1 level, and we do a good job of balancing that. And I think that's from the coaching staff, from the athletes' perspective. I mean, we really try to strive to be good. I mean, we have standards set for them to get out of Study Hall, for them to qualify for the championships. All these different kind of things that are above and beyond what the NCAA minimum is, and that's just a focus for us as a program. Our kids have really taken that to heart and really applied that, and so I think you kind of saw that this past weekend. I think Kaylee, that wasn't a surprise. I mean, Blanton wasn't a surprise. We've been waiting for him to win that award, and I think probably him winning that Goldwater scholarship was a huge role in that and stuff. So I think it's super exciting for those two, and just for us as a program. I mean, everybody was super surprised and super excited when they announced Blanton, and kind of surprised, but not surprised. So I think everybody's been waiting for it to happen.
And
So,
then on a personal level, I know you were coach of the
yep.
year, first ever. Can you talk about that? That has to be somewhat
Yeah.
gratifying.
Yeah, that was exciting. It was first one for outdoors ever, so that was super exciting. I think if you had polled me and asked me beforehand if I would have won Coach of the Year, even when I first got started here in track before I would in cross country, I probably would have looked at you like you had four eyes or something like that. But I think it's major kudos to Joel's kids in particular, and with him getting his kids ready to go, and they had some big breakthroughs and were able to do some good things that I think that Coach of the Year, yeah, while I get the recognition, is very much a should be a coaching staff award, because we wouldn't have been able to do it, and I wouldn't have won that without what Joel and Adam have done with the program and stuff. So I think that was a big part of it, and it was super excited. So.